Hierophant. There's balance that needs to be taken care of and need to be created. And there, oh, you have, okay. For as far as the symbols and things, you might want to talk to an Aries. That person just might say the right thing. Not in totality, but they just might say the right thing. That'll give you the key to how to initiate the healing. So you can finally break free. Because here in my notes, here in my downloads, eat crow, full transformation. This will free you. Very powerful, lots of healing. All of those oracles popped out, and I knew this was going to be a dynamic reading for you. Hello, hello, Cancer. Come on in. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Lady J, and we're going to get right into your current energies for this time. I'm recording this on the 31st of August. And I have some downloads for you, darling. I mean downloads. As you can see, I have meditated on your reading, your current energies, and what is best for you at this time. And you have a lot of stuff going on. Whenever I get a lot of oracle cards ever, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. So let's just start here, beautiful Cancer. First of all, number 3 and number 5. So you might be a life path number 3 or 5. 3 or 5 might be significant. You might be one of 3 in your family or one of 5. Somehow those numbers, you know, might influence you or have been a major influence to you in your life. Now, what came up for me, Cancer, was partial vision. Partial vision, okay? And how to open to a clear view. Gathering, and swimming. Get into the water, get near the water. And get established. I don't know what that means. Get established with a view. Get established with a crew. Get established with a new you. I'm not really quite sure. How does that relate to you? Okay. And then also what came is forgiveness of self and others. Make amends. Okay. Communication. Drawing connections. Breaking divides. Bridging language barriers and the gap. Bridging the gap. Work at things to get to the sunnier side of the street. These are very powerful downloads I got for you, Cancer. Okay. Also, these are a series of downloads I got that says this will free you up. This is going to free you up energetically, completely, okay? Offer love and authenticity. So try again. You're trying something new. 444 on the timer as I said that. You are either wanting reciprocation or you are afraid of there won't be any reciprocation. You're needed to complete a cycle. And it also says by returning home. New ideas and downloads on. You are receiving new ideas and downloads. My head is itching all of a sudden. Maybe, I don't know what that means. Crown chakra downloads. Okay. So new ideas and downloads on. Second chances. True purpose. resulting in or mirror or reflecting full transformation. So your true purpose is fully transforming something, reaping karma for something, eating crow. So downloads and focus, and there goes that. My head is just itching. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. New ideas, downloads. Okay. So as I said new ideas and downloads, each time my head just started itching out of the blue. Okay. So we want to concentrate for you, Cancer, on your downloads. What are you receiving? Don't be afraid. It might be something you don't want to do. It might be a truth that you don't want to face. It might be an action that you need to take that you are, I really want to put myself out there. Do I really want to do that? Oh, so look at the balance of your ego. Your ego might be playing tricks on you. Boop, 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 boop. With Scarface, right? The Ghetto Boys. You know that tune? My mind is playing tricks on me. All right, second chances, true purpose fulfillment. Reap some karma, eat that crow. That will provide full transformation, and this will free you up. Those are my downloads. Immediately, I came over here to my Wisdom of the Oracle cards. And what came out, this has been happening lately. This particular card on a few readings. So make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements and watch those videos, because this card has been coming out literally sideways. So what that means in these cards is you have your essential meaning, you know, the Oracle's message, the relationship message, the prosperity message, and then in reverse are the protection messages. Okay, so this is, whoops, you see that? It's so weird. This is number 8. This is harmony. This is infinity. Number 8 is all about power and balance. Okay, and management of that balance and their success that comes from that. All right, so the fates, there are so many, so I'm going to place them here. I'm going to move them off of the table so we can, you know, do the rest of our reading and have room to do that. Okay, so the fates. All right, fate, karma, acceptance that there are things that you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Very interesting. I just did Gemini's reading, and the first download that I got, one of the first downloads that I got was the Serenity Prayer. And as I was placing my bookmarks here, something told me to leave my bookmark in the Serenity Prayer, because it's the entire prayer, right? And it says, God grant me the serenity to accept things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Show me what I need to better serve your will in the world, and guide me forward with clarity, discernment, honesty, and love. Love. Agape love. Okay. Show me only a reflection of the truth. Amen. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but right before I started this prayer, there was a lot of noise. There was, the air conditioner was on, the cicadas were singing, and there was a loud plane or something. I think it was a plane, but I was focusing on you. And then it just stopped. The serenity prayer, the serenity that happened in that moment that I read this prayer to you. Okay, so just like in that prayer, there are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Now, in your relationships, the other people are who they are. You cannot change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time, Cancer, to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are, or whatever it is that is happening between y'all at this time, in this situation, is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself and spirit and the other person by moving on. So love unconditionally. For each of us is on our own journey. Get yourself some rose quartz that'll help you do that. Love unconditionally. And we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Your experiences concerning prosperity, Cancer, and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation, seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose that you can't see that's been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for, and that you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. So don't fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Surrender is called for now. Surrender to it. And the serenity that you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. Those downloads that I was itching my head all about. You will indeed, flourish. You will indeed flourish. Now the protection message. That's the message when the card is in reverse. With this particular deck, okay, the Wisdom of the Oracle, it is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery, after all. Yet, what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness. Say that 5 times fast. To change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. For the only thing that you can control right now is your attitude. And when you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. That is beautiful. And the next card is peace. That's 23. That's 5. 5 is all about change. And there's freedom within change. Even if it's uneasy at first, even if we just really don't like that change. So, freedom from attachment. What did I say earlier? Radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this, Cancer. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful, so enjoy it. We're talking about alignment and harmony between people. Okay? There's harmony that needs to be restored between you and someone. And this talks about your clear vision, that part of that download I talked about. partial vision and how to open to clear view, okay? And then it says gather, so let's see what it says. This is one of those times when you are capable of clear vision about your work and how to create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep it going. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough. For you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Okay? So that is that. And we're going to go to serendipity. Do we go? Yeah, we go down here to regeneration. And that's part of my download as well. Okay, and this is number 46. And that's 10. That's completion, right? Let's see, 46. Where's 46? So 46 is rebirth, right? Second chances. Yeah, second chance. You get a second chance. Wow. So, and that's where that, like being afraid, right? So second chances. Wow. True purpose. Okay. Reaping karma and eating crow. But that's kind of like your rite of passage by eating crow, and you get your second chance. You got to own it, right? Clean up your messes. Acknowledge what's gone down. Clean up your message. Eat your crow. And then start again. Make sure I don't know. I just got this signal to check my mic. Sorry. Okay. So, pay attention to your intuition, okay? So second chances are available to you right now, and whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. The rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. The world is based on connections and relationships, right? So no matter what loss has occurred, now I talked about connection here, draw connections, break divides, bridge language barriers. And that doesn't just mean bridge the gap. That doesn't just mean if you speak one language, the other person speaks another language. It just means having compassion that sometimes we just, the way we receive information is different than others. The way that we give it is different than others. So there's a communication gap. Excuse me. You see how my throat chakra just started seizing up. There's a communication gap. So what you said to someone, they may have misinterpreted, and vice versa. That sounds like that might resonate with someone out there. So there is life after death, okay? Deaths are only, and endings are illusions. No matter what loss has occurred in the past, right? Death and endings are only illusions. There's life after death and love after loss. And in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now's the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it, Cancer? Love is rising up to greet you. And what happens when it appears that you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. That's what I said. I'm not surprised. There were so many downloads and they were so powerful. I'm just not surprised by what I'm seeing here. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. Okay? You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Don't dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Okay? Beautiful. Now we have To Be Fair. This came out in that Gemini reading as well, so you might have Gemini in your chart. It's in reverse. It's your protection message. It's number 38, which comes down to 11. So 3 is all about communication and creativity and happiness, right? And 8 is, again, about power and balance, and those together make 11. Instinct, intuition, yeah, faith, karma, but all karma, anxiety, inner conflict. Okay, so To Be Fair is all about balance and justice, and need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. All right. So this, I think, is speaking on that eating crow, kind of owning your mistakes. Injustice and inequity are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone or are called to answer for a personal slight. And you will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. Cancer, you can make a difference. One thing is for certain. If fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved. If fairness is your intention, all will be resolved for the highest good and good of all concerned, through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Okay, time for a nap. Now this is 24. It reduces to 6, okay? So 2 is all about receptivity, teamwork, relationships. 4 is all about hard work, organization, dedication to your goals. And 6 is love, family, home. I'm not surprised, because it does say something about going home here. Return home, completing a cycle, returning home. Very interesting. All right. So, beautiful Cancer. Time for a nap. Okay, so this is rest, rejuvenation, okay, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. And this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and meditation. Allow yourself, to be free of the shackles of your goals, lists, and desires, okay? For a moment, okay? Detachment. Because I think you're about to take on a big feat and you're going to need your rest. Allow your dreams to surface and ideas to flow through you, absent of any force or, conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. That is meditation. When you observe without engagement. And when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now, okay? If you're not partnered, it's a good time to take, to just get to know yourself, enrich that relationship with yourself. Don't force anything. Allow things to just, flow naturally, and be patient. Let things take their course. And this is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule. Allow yourself opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. So some of y'all might have a goal in mind, or you want to do, but it's just not happening. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, let go of attachment, and stay out of attachment to any outcome right now. Meditate. Take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. Yeah. Epiphanies will come and have an amazing way of rising when you take your focus off of your to-do list. Allow yourself to rest, okay? And then we have message in a bottle, which is 6. So what I have here is 6, 6, 6. This is 24, 6. This is 15, 6. Milk and honey is 51, 6. And then we come back to flexible, which is 10, it's 19, and then 9, serendipity, and 9 is all about conclusions. Okay, so we're almost there. Message in a bottle. Yeah, you have 15, 16, and 17 in this message. So lots of progression and synchronicity here, and consecutive energy. So one step at a time, maybe a step forward, a step back, a recalibration, but we're getting there no matter what. And that's an important message. So communication, okay? Looking at the signs and the symbols that Spirit sends you, especially when you ask for them, okay? And you believe that you'll receive them, you'll get them, right? So pay attention and keep your ears open to someone, someone might say something. You ask Spirit for an answer. Maybe the ducks will quack a certain way and you'll hear it. So it's telling you to expect good news. A call, an email, a text, a letter. Stay open to what you learn, and only good will come of it in the end. Okay, the signs are there, and you are on target with your purpose and your passion. And in Gemini message, we talked about life's purpose and your life path, how they're different, but they serve one another. So you are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right track. So expect a call of opportunity or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dream. Okay? And Spirit has been listening to you. And then we have 51, which is milk and honey, and that is a beautiful, love that card. Milk and honey is what we want. That we want that message. Okay, self-fulfilling prophecy here. I said it would be hard for me to get to 51, and there it was. All right, milk and honey, the land of milk and honey. Those of you that have been seeing, maybe someone has seen a rainbow. It's just confirmation that life is good. It is, okay? The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience, okay? It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all of your senses are awake and the unlimited possibilities are awaken to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These are times that are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways. I just felt like an angel touched my face. I don't have any hair that could be touching my face. And I had an oracle tell me once many years ago, like over 20 years ago, when I feel that, then that's one of my angels touching my face. Interesting. Okay. So maybe pay attention to one of those signs and symbols, darling. So wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet being able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met right now. Okay. And As far as sensuality and connection, a romantic connection, and loving friends and family are here for you now. And I think that's where you're going. I think you might have some discourse in that area. Some discord in that area. And, you know, I think that there is support for you there. Whatever it is that you got to clean up, I think that you do have support in another area of your friends and family world where you can get support and feel, you know, just like all is not lost. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you'll be nourished with the honey of abundance, okay? And there's only one authentic you, Cancer. This version of yourself is Spirit's gift to the world. When you are in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego just falls away and your soul can illuminate your purpose. So now is the time where you seek your true north. And when you find this direction, you automatically step into your prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of this abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeking the world. It's not seeking, seeing. Sorry, I'm like, that didn't make any sense. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. So opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. Okay, and flexible. We're almost there, beauties. Flexible. Flexible reminds me of number 2 because it's about being flexible. It's about regeneration, making peace. But it is number 1 or 2 because 1 and 9 is 20. And wow. So it makes sense, right? One and 9 is 10. 19. Okay, yeah. So don't pay attention to my math skills at this point. I'm working on it. But so it's one number down from 2. Somehow I just had 2, you know, pop up in my head. It's really what 2 means, honestly. So anyway, we'll go. that was weird. I had to sort that mental puzzle right out. I cracked myself up. I am a work in progress. I am not perfect. I have never claimed to be, will never claim to be. Okay, so teachability, being open-minded, being adaptable without compromising what's most important to you. A tree's roots are solidly planted to the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. I like to say, instead of being a rigid structure like a big oak tree, be the blade of grass. Okay? So you put your own to it, but you get what I'm trying to say. So consider how the blade of grass remains supple with everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be right now, okay? Be firmly grounded in who you are, but be flexible. Common sense is important, but also so is an open mind. So stay curious, stay open, stay aware at this time, for others will be more flexible with you. And you're hoping that others are flexible, receptive, flexible, and reciprocal. So in relationships, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Let go of rigidity. You know, that's what's required of you right now. You don't always have to be right, do you? No, you don't. So, it's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. And it's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. Oh, it's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. I'm going to turn that into a song. It probably won't sound like that. Nobody wants that. All right. The appearance of this card is a signal that you may have met someone new who might not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas of what your type was or is or what's right for you, you know? So even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what will it look like? Who will share in it? What will then be available to you? You still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that may have eluded your imagination. So be flexible. This or something better manifest for me now. Have that be your morning mantra. This, what I have, or something better manifest for me now. All right. And finally, we reach serendipity, number 9. Okay. So before we move, I'll say 19 is 10. 10 is the creative divine force, new beginnings. And 0 is absolution, void, nothingness. So that's like the world. The number 10, it's completion and moving on to the next thing, okay? So here we are. We took one step forward, now one step back. So we're on our way. But here, where our focus perhaps should be and remain, is in our serendipity. Okay? So, serendipity is a beautiful, do you know what that means? It's opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune. Look for that as signs and symbols appear to you. Magical alignment of events. It's synchronicity. So you've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dreams resonate in an exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparedness to meet and create miracles that you have never planned all by yourself, that you could have never planned all by yourself. See, we're in constant co-creation with spirit. So you are healing some things. You're understanding maybe some very obscured situations in your life. You're coming to some clarity around that. And now you're also coming to clarity of how to move, how to navigate this weirdness. Because it was so intense and so blatant. Oh, wow. 911 on the timer when I said that. So we hear 911 as an emergency. 9, conclusions, and then 1, creation, 11, intuition. Okay, so you see that progression. And so now is the time and for luck and preparation to meet. Now's the time for time and meet and create miracles. Right. So keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as source energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Did we say that in flexible? I think we said that in flexible. You know, spirit uses us to influence people, and we're all part of a greater good. So keep that in mind, okay? Everything you bring into being now will leave wondrous legacies for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for spirit loves you so very much. Those of you that are looking for love, you are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Those of you that are just looking for the next sign, it might be someone that's vitally important to your journey. Spirit wants to bring into your life And only divine forces can plan this meeting. And it's out of your hands, so that serenity prayer is going to come in handy. So pay attention to the signs and the symbols, okay? And as far as your prosperity is concerned, be grateful, for the stars are aligned. The choices that you've made have, in the past, have prepared you for the opportunities that are coming before you. And luck is on your side, okay? Let's get some tarot. We've been here for a minute with these oracles, but that just means that there's a lot happening. I see the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups. So some things that left a bad taste in your mouth. You take some responsibility. There's higher powers that are at work helping you maneuver your life and help moving things around for you, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle one more time. We got the Nine of Discs, the King of Discs. All right. And one more time, please. Thank you. And there's that Hierophant again. The Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For Cancer, Cancer energies. So perhaps in the past, and your focus on some past behaviors for some of you, you have the Devil, Cancer, and the Capricorn energy and Seven of Swords. Okay, some toxic less than valor behavior. Maybe some of you all, and that the fates, and maybe that's why the fates were, you know, some of y'all are, you know, you got to reap some karma here. You got to eat some crow. May have done some things. What you've been doing, Cancer? Listen, we're all works in progress. We are not perfect. None of us. You have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So there's love here, okay? You're understanding your wrongs and how that's affected your life. This is school. This life is school. Life school. There we go. Okay, the Four of Swords and the Princess of Swords. And the Six of Wands. Yeah. So for some of you, there's just some toxicity. It could be a learned behavior. And you're afraid it's going to backfire on you. Spirit's communication, you know, with the Four of Swords here is to meditate. Allow Source to guide you, okay? Get curious on how to heal things, and you'll get some information, a download on how to communicate. Cancer's energies, please. For the collective, Cancer's energies, please. Yeah, I feel like this is really specific for a few of you, or maybe even just one of you. For somebody out there. Well, Spirit wants you to know that you are the magician. What you reap, you sow. You are creating your life. You have all the tools. It also could be self-deception. You know, so is the Seven of Swords. It could be deception of someone else or self-deception, self-sabotage. Thank you. The Eight of Pentacles. Your work. Something that you care about the quality of the outcome of. You know, you're putting your mark on it. You care about the quality of this. Your stamp. The web that you've woven for yourself. It's got your name all over, written all over it. Whoa. Okay, so you need to meditate. Spirit says, listen, you have a lot of light to shine, but there's healing that needs to happen. Okay, this is Aquarian energy. The Magician is, Gemini energy. So you've got the Empress here. You feel ready to address this issue. I don't think you're quite ready. It's about your family. The Ten of Cups, your joy. It's affecting your joy. What you do in the past, what you do today affects what you can and cannot do tomorrow. Okay? The Lovers, again, you have more Gemini energy here. Duplicity. Also, connections with someone. Joy in a relationship. You're working out how to open this communication gap by being very creative about it, because you want to restore joy in your life. And your primitive self is looking at your superconscious. What should I do? You are communicating directly with Source. Okay, I surrender. Lead the way. The Two of Swords. You're trying to figure out how to do what you want to do. You have the Seven of Cups on the bottom here. The Prince of Wands. The Princess of Discs. And the Fool. And then the Princess of Cups. Yeah. So, I think that's why you got a lot of the Oracle cards. I don't think this toxic nature is yours, like who you really want to be in life. I think it's who you have learned to be, or with this person, or like I said, the communication gap caused some conflict and maybe left you feeling like, you know, F you. Wow. But I think in that, in and of itself, your reaction to that, rather than transmute it, you thought you'd throw it back. And I think it backfired for some of you. You know, if you look at this, there's a web in that card. Can you find the web? But just as you created it, you can uncreate it. You can fix it. You can heal it. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let's get some clarifiers. Cancer. And with the fates, you know, you can right a wrong, either that you performed or you might see a wrong. So, all evil needs is a good person to stand by and watch it happen. So if you're not willing to step in, or if you are not willing to right your wrong, we all make mistakes. We all are we are all products of childhood trauma, many of us. And that can come in many forms. It doesn't have to be physical abuse. It could be psychological abuse. But this Devil and this Magician here, that sounds like deception, deceit, self-illusion. And I'm just picking up on like that's coming from some old trauma. Some old stuff there. Cancer, you can't make this stuff up. It's the Magician. And just like the Fates, it's come out, you know, somewhat upright, somewhat in reverse. Okay? The Magician on the Magician. The Magician is number 1. The creative divine force, new beginnings, innovation, initiation, the doer, ambition. So this is some truth. This is why all of this is coming out. Forgiveness of self and of others. Thank you. Clarify the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Discs, please. The Queen of Cups. Now in the deck it was right, it was right side up. It is now in the reverse position, and the Wheel of Fortune is here. So, you know, I think it's come from lack of love of oneself. Whatever happened to you, many of you have come from some, you know, maybe some people that weren't emotionally literate, that were not emotionally sound, and maybe, you know, that's just a familial trend, if you will. Okay? And so this is Cancer energy with the Queen of Cups, Scorpion energy. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is everything comes back around. The vibe that you have exuded comes back. What you put out reverberates back to you. But you do have the power to turn it around. And that came out, I think, right when I said that. Yeah, so you get to choose who you want to be. Consult with your higher self. You ever heard that song, Keep Your Head to the Sky? Who sings that? Keep your head to the sky. Who sings that song? It's not Earth, Wind, and Fire, is it? Temperance, the 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of pain there. There's a lot of discord. A lot of, you know, it's also about seeing something, not allowing some, you know, injustice to take place or go on. Excuse me, dog. Can you please stop that? Can you stop like tearing up my carpet? I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's time to heal it. It's time to get clear. Knight of Swords. Go after this self-healing. Focus on what you have. Focus on the healing that is there for you to have. You are a bright, shining star. And you deserve, look at these 2 cards here. The 4 of Swords has the sun right above it. The star. The sun is the brightest star. Right above it. What do we have in this? The Five of Cups. Stars. Keep your head to the sky. Right above this. An eagle or a hawk. Okay? So keep your head up. Keep your heart open. You are, I think, something that's concerning you is your ability to manage your emotions. Because there's for someone here, there's a lot of pain here. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles. Plant the seeds of healing. Plant the seeds of healing. Listen to your higher self. Look for the signs and symbols put in your path for healing. Know what you know, but you must get quiet and release control. The only person you have control of here is yourself. I don't even have control over this camera focusing properly. You know, sometimes we just got to release control. Okay. Thank you. Taurus energy, you might have a Taurus that influences you to be creative and think outside the box. There are secrets here. What's next? Well, you got to just kind of let time take its time. Let the seeds that you've planted germinate. Take, you know what I'm saying? Just let them take their time. Pay attention to your dreams. But secrets keep you sick, darling. The Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. It is time for you. You're almost to salvation. You're almost to letting all of that go. Okay? Oh, wow. Look at that. Snapped out at me. So embody the energy of the Empress, beautiful one. Okay? And the Fool's Journey. That's what this is about. So there's a book called The Fool's Journey. I would implore you to look that up. There might be an ebook or something on YouTube about it, but familiarize yourself with that, okay? Because that's what the tarot is about, is the Fool's Journey, okay? Taurus energy. There's someone in your life that is a Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart. Maybe you have an ancestor that is a Taurus that you know about that could help you navigate this. But the Nine of Wands here, okay, Pisces energy, okay, the moon, 9, the full moon, okay. So maybe the full moon coming up here in September, if you want to do some cleansing rituals that might help you get really clear about what's been blocking your progression and your healing, okay? And I believe it's old resentments and old stories of pain and suffering, old baggage that you need to get rid of. And it's going to be an opportune moment during the next full moon. Prepare yourself, get ready on the 9th as it hits on the 10th. So maybe the night of the 9th, and then do it again on the 10th, and then maybe do it again on the, you know what I'm saying? So what you do is you prepare yourself an Epsom salt bath, a sea salt bath, and Get yourself some essential oils, some frankincense, some lavender. Light your candles and place your intention on releasing any and everything. Team up with source energy and ask to be released of anything that no longer serves you. Any low vibration, any old wounds. Because what you think about becomes about. What you think about perpetuates that. You're up at night, you can't sleep well, you have to take supplements to help you sleep, and so on and so forth, okay? But you're worried about your emotions here because of your karma. But just as you did it, you can undo it, okay? All right, so now in your prosperity, we're going to just touch on your prosperity. I promised you a prosperity reading. We're going to do that closer to the fall, but we're just going to touch on it here. And the first thing that came out was the Empress. So you're very creative and you have lots of amazing ideas. So you're being called to get your ideas from nature. Nature, thank you. Oh, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the Star have popped out, and the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, so you have options. Make sure that you're balancing your fun with your play, and make sure you get enough rest. How you get that, how you heal is through rest. You have the Star again. Okay, here we have the King of Cups and the Magician. My dear Cancer, you are a master manifester. Okay? You have the Magician 3 times. Let me tell you, there are 2 major rules to life, darling. The second most important rule to life is don't believe anyone else's BS. We all have our own brand of BS. There's our survival tactics, okay? But the first most important rule is do not BS yourself. That's where you get into trouble. Look at that. You are the creator and the maker and the unmaker, the doer and the undoer of your own destiny. You can't make this up, darlings. Okay? So, you manage your emotions, then you manage your manifestations. You manage your money. Just as you are able to create and generate income, you can generate a whole healthy, fruitful life. This King of Cups is nurturing. This King of Cups is able to maintain his mind and his emotions, balance his mind and his emotions, even though the waves are turbulent, even though the sea is turbulent behind him. Again, with that moon Pisces energy, with the King of Cups, Gemini might be very influential in your life. You've got 3 magicians here. You've got the Devil again. Something told me to turn that over. Temperance. Capricorn. The 7 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. Temptation. Maybe somebody's tempted to use some dark magic to try and turn things around, to try and get what they want. I would say don't do that. Be confident and courageous. 3 and 5 is 8. At the beginning of the message, I said number 3 or number 5 is influential to you. Number 8 is power and balance and management of all of that power, success, and the unforeseen. There are things that we know, and there's so much that we don't know that there is to know. You've got Aries influence here with the Queen of Wands. You've got Temperance. Sagittarian energy. So balance. Balance your heart and your head. If you don't know how to do that, just ask. Your spiritual guides are there for you. But whatever, as above, so below, beloved Cancer, whatever's going on inside of you needs to be healed in order for a healed outer life to happen. Get quiet, get some rest, replenish. Feed your soul with, excuse me, listen to your body. Feed your soul. Step outside the box. Understand. Pull upon your courage. You're going to need lots of courage. Just and determination to get through this. You have some things to face. Also, keep it, whatever it is that you're doing. Continue to be creative. Mind your emotions. What do you want? Get clear on what you want. Declare what you want. Declare it is happening. Allow it to take place. See it through. Determination, focus, courage, strength, passion. What lights you on fire? Do that. Thank you. Anything else for prosperity for Cancer? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. All right. So 4 of Cups. Look at what you got going on. Consider, reconsider, get organized. Look at your options. Where does your scarce mindset come from? Work to let that go. If there's a wrong, right it. Have the Tower. Allow things to happen. Allow it to break you wide open so there's nothing left but love and gain that will come out of it. It has to do with an old relationship. Relationships from your past. Family. Okay? Aries energy. Who's that? You are the master of your destiny. Aries might be influential in your life. And there's the Hierophant again. That Taurus energy. Call upon one of your guides. Somebody there, you have a guide that's a Taurus. You have an ancestor, angel, spirit guide, loved ones on the other side, working on your behalf that can help you. That can help you. That Hierophant. There's balance that needs to be taken care of and need to be created. And there, you have, okay. For as far as the symbols and things, you might want to talk to an Aries. That person just might say the right thing. Not in totality, but they just might say the right thing. That'll give you the key to how to initiate the healing. So you can finally break free. Because here in my notes, here in my downloads, eat crow, full transformation. This will free you. Very powerful, lots of healing. All of those oracles popped out, and I knew this was going to be a dynamic reading for you. Okay, I'm going to clean these up so I have a little bit of room to work. I'm going to leave this Hierophant on top. Beautiful Cancer. Let's get you a crystal to see what crystal can best serve you at this time. Yeah, so this is, we just came out of the lull of the summer energy. We're heading into the fall energy. Is starting to pick up. I don't know if you felt it, but it's starting to pick up. Okay, and we have Jet. You want me to do this one first? You got it. This is Euconite. Euconite. Check that out. Boom. Euconite. Okay, so this is all about love, relationships, friendships, romance. Okay, Euconite's going to help you understand the underlying causes of challenges in relationships. You hear that goose out there? The golden goose. That's a sign for you. That's one of your signs, Cancer. Balance the mind and emotions. Good connections with supportive friends and family. Your affirmation is, my emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective, loving, not objective. I'm not sure what that word would mean anyway. I react to others in an objective and loving way. Love is always the answer. Love always wins. Even if you feel like I've given you all this love and you haven't given it back, it's just a waste of time. It's never a waste of time. Sometimes you are put in a position where Source will allow others to deceive you. Because the others they have a path where they need a journey of reaping their karma. So always love. It always wins. And this is about protection. Spiritual protection. Mental, emotional protection. Physical protection. Spiritual protection. Okay? So Jet is going to help you release anxiety, anger, jealousy, and frustration. Deflect negative energy. It's going to help you practice meditation on a regular basis. And perhaps practice in a way that will shift the energies for you. If you're someone that has been meditating for years and things just aren't changing, perhaps your style of meditation needs an upgrade. Okay? This is going to help you invoke divine protection. Protect your energy. Improve ability to quiet your mind. You got a very, 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 very busy mind, Cancer. Here we go. Your affirmation is, I am always divinely protected. And it's important for you to say this one, okay? You ready? I know I am safe. Okay, thank you, Cancer, for joining me. I hope something in this message has helpful for you. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Thank you all for your views and your subscriptions. If you have not gotten subscribed, please subscribe today. I love connecting with you. So for further connection, follow on Instagram at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. Know that you are divinely protected, guided, and directed. And know that rejections, those are God's protection and redirection. Okay? And this is all of this is just to help you ascend and get out of life your purpose and your path, right? You're almost there. Almost there. But you got to learn to trust yourself. Continue on your journey. There's so much goodness that will come out of this journey. You know, when your journey is hard and difficult, the reward is so powerfully magnificent. And you're being put through this for the highest good for yourself and others that you have come to know. And that you will come to know. You have so much to offer yourself and others. So bask in your glow. Just know that I am always sending you blessings of love and harmony, whether that's sensual, romantic love, or agape love. I'm sending it your way, okay? Along with optimal health and unlimited wealth. And of course, juicy, delicious, high vibes, baby. Remember, you are limitless, so continue to dream your biggest dream. Team up with Source Energy. Source always makes it happen. He, they, she, the collective of Source Energy is your best friend. Make it happen. Until next time, be well, be happy, be grateful. We'll see you soon. Cancer, peace. You got this.